Welcome to Kid Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Arkansas State Red Wolves taking on the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. Runs through the tackle. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Swan. Finds his tight end. Ripping through the defense. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Roberts. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Swan. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Strowman. Got some room under the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Trying to punch it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that 2nd down.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. They want to throw it. Touchdown, App State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cross.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I love this quarterback because he has a lot of confidence in his own ability, but on that last 2nd down, he's got to throw that football away and live to play another down. Taking a huge sack, now sets up 3rd in California. There are not a lot of plays in the playbook designed to keep this drive alive at this point.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the 2nd half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the point after is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Drills him with the stiff arm. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. Got the 1st down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down in the 49.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild 1st quarter. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Shoots it to the left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Dropping back, it's Swan. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And the Mountaineers will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Cobb. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Buying some time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it. He's loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but
Breaks into the open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Swan. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stroman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. It's a draw. Makes him talk to the hand. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Powers through. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Swan. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Steelers, they have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Uncorks it. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rutgers. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Rayner. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Discards him with the stiff arm.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Smashes through the tackle. Racing to the right. Touchdown, App State. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too, because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Rayner. Pressure coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Swan. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the tackle. A big play for this defense.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think if you move the ball nice, you got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown,
big fella runs right down the middle of the field, runs the post route. You can tell quarterback locked into him, throws it up high, lets him catch the football, use his big body to kind of fend off the defenders and get in the end zone for 6.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
Ball's in the deep ball. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes the grab. It's Burris. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a draw. Shakes off the defender. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the counter. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Rayner. Under fire. Dances away to buy time. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And this guy's showing off his... Again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed to get it to the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rucker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Keith. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
The Red Wolves come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Plows through the defense. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
That'll do it, man. Hey, the SBC champs was able to get it done. Thankfully, the defense came together in the second half, forcing a total of 5 turnovers in the game. And let's look at a couple of highlights real quick from the game. Which looks like this might be one of the fumbles right here. One of the fumbles in the game. And this right here was called a fumble, but it was later overturned. Yeah, it was later overturned early in the game. See if there was this right here was one of his deep passes. The deep passes right here. Reiner dropping back, looking deep. Got a man in the seam. Cross wide open for the touchdown. One of their 2 scores in the game. Here goes the second. Just had a high rated score right here. Reiner again, dropping back, looking at it, looking deep. Got a man coming across the lane. Deep post route. Rucker gets in there. 63-yard touchdown. But outside of those 2 scores right there, that would be it for Arkansas State. Shortly after that, man, you have my dog right here. Swan setting it up. Looking, got a man. I knew right here. Cuddy. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Get through the weeds. Nobody gonna catch you. Render that hand salute. Swan, the venue for 11-yard tutty. Oh, this right here. This right here is that work right here. Late in the game. Game technically well at hand, but my boys were not done yet. Oh, this right here. He is blown up. But somehow, my boys break tackles like nobody business, but the Binion breaks the first one. Dickerson's trying to get him. Breaks the second one, more than likely because of like the strip animation is on. And the Binion gets in the house. Brenda, that motherfucker hand salute. 49-yard TD run. Then the defense, on top of the turnovers, man, they just getting after it. Right down the gut. Arnholt sending shockwaves all the way back to Arkansas State. Blowing that man up for 11-yard loss. Then you know how it get down. You know how it get down. This boy right here, the Binion, all season long been the backup. I swear. The Binion boy, 41 yards, getting us in range. Wasn't able to do anything with it. Dan Burke had to get in on the action in the second round. Oh, that's mine. Burke skies it. You got some time. Oh, gets hung down. back to the 35-yard line. He would miss. He would miss, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what did he do? If I could have cut him, I would. The defense was like, you know what? Let's get it back for him. Rainer finds a man. Boom! Ball comes out. Not the stare down. Hold on, dog. Not little John. Little boy, he. Just stare down. Stare down. Put the ball free on the field. Oh, we got to get this. Oh, we got to get this for the highlight. As long as it can. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, son. Yeah. Yeah. That's that one right there. We're going to say that. Yes, Lord. But anyway, my boy Lil John with the good hit. Stare down. We recover. And then my boy Swan. Like, you know what? I can do it too. In the back of the end zone. Coming to score a tutty. As you see, boy, we ready those hand salutes. Looks like a good pass from Rainer, but then we get this pick right here. Oh man, you didn't see it. Tried to go short. Something about the dudes in the league like this. He tried to go underneath. That man, watch it. Quick little pick. Before we get the Keith's touchdown, we had this big scamper right here. That quick move. Gone. Oh my goodness. Break it. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this from the other view. Let's look at this from the other view. Safety. Oh, he tried to script. Nothing. Got a good key block from Dozer. Oh my goodness. And then get off of me, bruh. Hey, that's what my boys do, bruh. Get off of me, bruh. Yes, sir. Started to put it together, then we was able to get that tutty. Then we get another DJ Burke interception. This time we get some pressure up the gut. He rolls out. Throwing on the run, a little bit high. Burke with the, hold on. Did he get both? The toe tap. 1, 2. Yeah, bro. Beginning of the end right there, dog. Because right after that pick, nail in the coffin. That boy, of course, he was like he was pulling his man off anyway, but the nail in the coffin, right? Oh man, yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. And just like that, 9-0 in the SBC. Yeah, you can see we just kind of ran that clock out. Get us to where we at. That's it, boy. That's it, man. Let's check the chat out real quick. That's all right. Yeah. Got nothing but for y'all in the chat. Oh, snap. Yeah. Man, it was a solid game. It was a solid game up until the second half. Second half, we was able to take over. Back some part of the defense. Oh man, so let's go ahead and get these stats. We looked at the highlights. And let's get these stats, man. Until next time, let me see your side.